talking soft spoken today. I forgot soft spoken. That is the name of the game, aka the name of the video today. I am just nervous about this toppling over. We shall wait and see if it ends up doing that. For now, I guess we'll just have to let it be. Move it over a little bit. How's that doing? I feel like that needs to be like that. This like this. And then we're all good to go, I think. Okay, let's do a poll. What should the poll be today? Almost done. Almost done with the poll. Almost done. Okay. There is the poll for ya. Linkin Park fan. We love Linkin Park here. Linkin Park is great. Hi, Bonsai. Hi, Bonsai. Hello, everybody. We are going to be doing soft spoken. For right now, this is the volume that I'm at. Let's see. The microphone's here. Mouth, the microphone, mouth, the microphone. I still have really short nails. Anyway, with soft spoken, I try to stay about the same volume, but sometimes I get excited and then I elevate my voice. Sometimes I get a little bit quieter, more into kind of almost like a whisper, like a breathy whisper. The gloves ASMR. I can do a little bit. Here's what I'll do. I'll get my winter gloves and I'll do a little bit of ASMR with my winter gloves. Is that okay? Is it okay if I do that? I won't be able to do it the whole time, but I'll do a little bit of it. Of the gloves. Hi, Christian. Vinyl, please. I don't have any vinyl. Oh, the vinyl. Wait, no, that's the vinyl gloves or the. Okay. Let me think. The thing with those is that I try not to use stuff too much if I have to throw them away after, for ASMR purposes. So that's why with winter gloves, I don't have to, it's more sustainable. I can just put them away. With the vinyl gloves, after I'm done using it, you have to throw it away. So with me, it's like I don't like wasting. It's not wasting technically because I'm using it for the video, but you know what I mean? I don't want to have to waste, throw it away after I'm done with the video. And since vinyl gloves are made out of plastic, it's not good for the environment. So I just try to think. I'm trying to think about that. Hi, Carla. So today is just going to be soft-spoken ASMR. Talk about whatever. If you have any questions for me, I would love to answer them. If you have anything you'd like to talk about, we can talk about those things. I'll try to move this so you can see my cat. Isn't he so funny? What's my age? I look very young. Yeah, I get that a lot. How about you guess my age? I give you permission to guess how old I am. It's funny because even despite all of my tattoos, people still think I look really young. That actually, Sasquatch, what gender am I? I am non-binary, and I consider myself a non-binary woman. So my pronouns are she, they. Lincoln Park thinks I'm 32. Unknown user thinks I'm 22. Bye, Christian. Respect. Sasquatch, you think I'm 34? That is very interesting. Hi, 159. It's very interesting you think I'm in my 30s. Usually people think I'm a teenager. But yeah, I'm not in my 30s. Nope, I am 26. I turned 26 a month and a half ago. Most people think I'm 18 or 19. And I actually went somewhere earlier today for a tattoo consultation, which is why I have my question set the way it is, because I had a tattoo consultation today and they asked if I was in town, if I moved, because I said I'm not originally from this area, like I didn't grow up in this area, and they said, oh, are you a college student here? I'm like, no. Thank you, unknown user 5000. Oh, do you mean the one of, thank you, Carla, do you mean the one of me in the pink shirt where it says boys UGG? Can you talk about genders? Sasquatch says, Christian, I'm gonna put you in timeout. Thank you, though. Hopefully that person does not buzz me. Hopefully that person does not buzz me. Before we talk about genders, by the way, in a relationship, I am not in a relationship. I haven't been in a relationship since, it feels like it's longer ago, but I want to say the beginning of, around this time, 2023. Was it 2022? Let me think. I feel like, wait, let me think. No, I feel like it's been since 2022, so it's been over 3 years now. Over 3 years. I'm sorry, Bonsai. I think I know you want me to do that trigger. I think because I don't want to waste it. I'll do it again in the future, but I want to give more time in between. Do you get what I'm saying? Before I use it again. Nice tattoo. Thank you. Oh, what was I gonna do though? But yeah, not in a relationship. Haven't been for a few years. But first, let me show y'all my relationship, my outfit for the day. Let me go over here and see if that works. This is my outfit. Got my garnet necklace on. top, my pants. They're high-waisted. Here's my belly button. Here's my fit today. When it gets warmer out, I'm able to wear cuter fits. Are you from America? I am. And then the EBGBs. Wait, why? What did I miss? I like yours. Thank you. I have more than one tattoo, and I'm getting another one right here. Next week on Wednesday. And I'll keep it a surprise for what it is. What genders? Do I support Israel? Aliyah? No, I do not. I do not. You date man or woman? I hope my questions won't get banned. No, it's okay. I'm asking y'all to ask questions. I am bisexual. I've only ever dated men though. I came out as bisexual in summer of 2023, but I've never been on a date with a woman. And genders, I've came out as non-binary, a non-binary woman last year. What specific questions do you have about genders? Actually, on my commentary channel yesterday, I filmed a video that will be uploaded in a couple weeks. It's already all good to go, but I'm going to give it a couple weeks because I already uploaded recently, like a couple days ago on that channel. But I talk about actually being non-binary and coming to that conclusion that I am non-binary. But yeah, I came out in 2023. So my pronouns are she, they. I don't know anybody in my real life who's non-binary, like personally. And even though my pronouns are she, they, I never get referenced as being like as they. Nobody references me as they. I still have on my legal documentation stuff, it just says she. Maybe once I move, I'll change all of that. And I'm thinking maybe I want to change my last name. I think I'll maybe change it after I move, even though it will be more difficult, I think, after that to change it. Because you have to know people for a minimum of 2 years and have two, like, eyewitnesses who have known you for at least that long to come with you. But I'd be willing to wait just because, yeah, I don't know. I feel like it would make more sense for me to wait until I move. But yeah, Spanish. Sabe un poquito y no más. I used to know a lot more. Hi, Miranda. Oh my gosh, Sam, I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better. My favorite animal is a cat. Thank you, Sasquatch. On pause, hi. You're very cute and sweet. Thanks for applying my question. Yeah, no worries. I don't mind. I'm pure male. I'm a big Mexican man. I'm 6'1". All right. Mangoes, still water. Those who know. Hi, Josias. For me, I have at minimum 25 tattoos. So it's interesting. Some of you do have more than 20 plus. Which of you have more than 20? Are y'all lying? Hi, Potato Frog. Why did you show me your shoulder? That was just a cute picture I took earlier today, so I felt like having that be the live stream picture. So that's just what it is. Does anybody have any specific questions about gender though? Because I did say I'm non-binary. Like I guess I just don't know what specific questions you'd like answered about that, because I don't mind talking about it. Wait, can I see what? Here's my shoulder. Lost my... Let me... Wait, what do you mean? Oh, post. Yeah, I don't know. Am I into cosplays? I don't do cosplays. What is non-binary? Non-binary means I don't fit perfectly into the gender spectrum. I don't consider myself only male or only female. Some people who are non-binary consider themselves both male and female. Some people consider themselves neither. I consider myself a non-binary woman, so I don't feel I fit into the binary, but I still feel like I fit the qualities of a woman. Personally, like internally, it's not about externally, it's about what I know internally. And so I have identified as a non-binary woman since last year, pronoun she, they. So I don't fit into the binary. I don't completely identify as a woman, but I identify more as a woman other than just a man. But also gender neutral, and it depends on the day. Some days, like lately, the past week, I'd say I've been really feeling gender neutral. So pronoun they, them, I would prefer during this time, like today. And oh, the wasp's trying to get in. Oh, I hate wasps so much. But what was I gonna say? But yeah, it depends. Some people consider me being more into gender non-conforming other than non-binary, but I like the term non-binary for me, so I use that. Yeah. Okay, do you think about changing your gender? No, I don't. I've said before on the live stream that I wouldn't mind, like, for now my pronouns are she, they. In the future I wouldn't be surprised if I just said like whatever, I don't care what gender you call me. But hi Meowth Plays. Carla, I spent ages filming it and then a while I tried to post it every time it got took down. Oh, you know what I think I might be, Potato Frog? Once you start your channel, your first however many uploads can only be so long. So if they're more than like 10 or 15 minutes, I don't remember which one, then they can't get uploaded. Hi Daniela, thank you. Spider Gwen. Yeah. Are you the person who said that last live stream? Said I look like the Gwen person? I've been told that before. Did you make sure, Potato Frog, to hit no, it's not made for kids? Can I be your boyfriend? No. Hi Miss Sunshine. How many genders are there? I'm not the person to ask for that, because I don't think it matters how many there are. It just matters that we validate people and their experiences of how they are. Hi Daisy. It might be, you know what, Potato Frog? People who are below the age of 18, I know that there's been stuff on the subreddit for ASMR where videos have been automatically even getting taken down that have been uploaded for a while if YouTube finds out that they've been uploaded by people under the age of 18, so that could be why. If you're under the age of 18, YouTube doesn't like that. Hi Ruma. I already answered you, Sasquatch, I think, unless if I... Yeah, I already answered. I'm Mokanu. It says it in the comments, sorry. Oh, in the comments. No, that's okay. It's not a bad thing. I just didn't know if I remember who had said that. Hi, 787 Spotter. Flores. What's the update now? A lot of y'all have more than 20. I feel like I don't believe you. Let me see. Ruma, hello. I have responded. Hello. How are you doing? I'm doing okay, Daisy. Ellie, hello. How am I doing? I'm doing good today, honestly. Had my tattoo consultation, so I'm getting that tattoo next week. Right here. And it'll only take like an hour at most to do. So it'll be quick and easy. That'll be one of the quickest tattoos I'll ever get in my life, probably. My first 3 tattoos were very short. Like, this was 10 minutes. This person went even faster, like 7 minutes. On my back, it took like 20 minutes for script. Everything else has been longer. After that, many years later, my first tattoo was this. and that took 4 hours 15 minutes to tattoo. That's the longest I've gotten to for any tattooing. Hi Kodak. Hi Sophia. Anybody else want to get tattoos so bad? Yes, you should if you would like to. Is Sasquatch, you think your friend is gay? What should you do? What should you do? You shouldn't do anything. You just be there if they ever do come out, and if they never do, then don't force it. You have 2 ideas. Whatever you decide to do, I'm doing your studying videos. When is the next one coming out? Emily. Hi Emily. The next one. When is the next one coming out? I'm pretty sure I have another one filmed. It should be uploaded at some point over the next couple months. I don't remember when. I think there should be one over the next couple months though. That's already been scheduled to be uploaded. So keep an eye out for that. Thank you though. Rex, where am I from? Hi Pro-X, Pro-X. Hello. Don't want to deal with the pain. Yeah, I'm really Pro-X. No spamming please, or else I'll have to mute you, okay? You just don't want to deal with the pain. I'm good with pain, thankfully, so I do good. But hi there, Red Fedora. If you're not good with pain, just remember that it's on your body forever, so if you really want it, then it will be worth it. But Rex, where am I from? North America. From the USA. Pro, you're from India. Cool. Hi, I'm new here. I have a YouTube Shorts channel. Hi, Ben. Hi, Ruma, I already have, okay? You're from Pakistan, certified Charsi. From India, what if you're gay, Sasquatch? Then that's okay. Nothing wrong with being gay. Nothing wrong with it. Hi, Rachel Craig. Carla, are you still here? Have you gone away? Carla. Oh, you're right here. Hi, Carla. I'm like, I don't know if Carla left. I've been wanting to get my tongue pierced. Ooh, that would be cool. Subscribe. Thank you, Rex. How are you, sister? I'm good. Where am I from? North America. Sorry, I didn't know that you're not into cosplay. I would keep that in mind. How much of that mic? I shall speed edit. You mean how much was it? This microphone I think was around $150. It's a Blue Yeti microphone. It's okay, Carla. You don't have to. I just was like, I don't know if Carla's still here or not. I'll let you be. Thank you, Seema. Hi, Aruma. When did you watch your first ever ASMR video? In 2017. And I fell asleep right away from watching it, and it was Batala's ASMR when they were much smaller. Of a creator. I know, Carla. Hi, the Mighty Cheese Ball number 14, specifically number 14. But people tell me the healing process sucks. I guess it depends. I never have issues with the healing process. You just have to make sure you put Aquaphor on it. For me, I do it every morning and every night, just a very, very, very thin like spread of Aquaphor. And if you do that in the morning and at night, and if you don't expose it to the sun, for me, I never really have issues with it itching really bad. Sometimes it itches and I just itch around where the tattoo is, not on it, but around it, and that helps. I graduated. I didn't graduate from college, but I did it from high school many years ago. Thank you, Carla. When did I start ASMR? Technically in 2019. Area where you get the tattoo will also change the pain. The fattier it is, less pain you'll have generally. Also, the further away it is from the heart, because my chest tattoo, it healed a lot quicker than everything else because it's where your heart is, so it's easier for the blood to pump to that area and allow for healing to take place. So this was, it didn't itch or anything. This was the easiest to heal of any of my tattoos. He got tattoos. Well, don't compare yourself to your brother. My sister used to have a lot more tattoos than me. Now I have more than her. My favorite car? I don't have a favorite car. I don't really care about cars, sorry. Thank you, Amelia, person from Mars. Hello. Hi, Ben Richards again. You should get a gender-related tattoo. I mean, I would. I'm not opposed to it, but the thing is, I can't get anything with color, so if I were to get any flags or anything, that wouldn't work. The only thing I have with color is this, and that was before my health is the way it is now, where I am a lot more like allergic to things. So you wouldn't know what to get. Carla, it's, you know what's so interesting? I don't know how it is over where you are. The nurses, specifically, like nurses in America, get so many tattoos. Like, you always hear about nurses getting full sleeves or full half sleeves. I should just say half sleeves. Nurses get tatted so much. Like, that's one of the, if you hear about people who get tattoos, like which career people are in, nurses are always up there. So are like construction workers and all that, but I will not be answering that, Rex. I'll leave that up to your imagination. Do I do fabric sounds? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I do different fabric sounds. But they are brilliant, Carla says. Yes, I don't know about where you are, Carla, but literally so many nurses have like full, like they're just fully tatted all over. And I love it. I would rather get tattooed. Wait, I don't want you to take offense to this. I love tattoos so much, right? It's a way for me to connect. So like I would prefer to have a nurse who has tattoos. That also means they're probably more like open-minded. So that's also something where it's like, I feel like if people don't have tattoos, they're probably more likely to be very close-minded, and they probably wouldn't like having me as a patient, so that just makes me a little bit nervous. Thank you, Shoe Bomb, Shoe Bomb, Shoe Bomb. D. Hurst says I should quit, and to that I say no. Why do they have a lot of tattoos? Just because why not? Because why not, I guess, you know? Haven't seen yeah, of course, I know who JoJo's ASMR is. Like, you mean someone in general or a nurse? Because there's so many people who are fully tatted. Shoe Bomb, California? I am not in California. I wish I get a physics test tomorrow. Good luck, Amira. Where are the little statue? What are the little statues in the back? Do you mean these? These are willow tree figurines. These are willow tree figurines. I will go and grab one, take one down for you. Acting complication. I don't know what that means, so I will not be saying that. Okay. This is a willow tree figurine. All of the willow trees I got from my mom. Here is one of them. This one is called Butterfly, made in 2017. Go for it, Sasquatch. This is a Blue Yeti microphone. I don't know like the specifics other than that. Piece to sing for people with a low voice. A nice song. Baby, lock the doors and turn the lights down low. That song. Handmade? I don't think so. Hi, Iker. Hi, Double A. Hi, Miranda. Thank you so much, Carla. Yes, like and subscribe if you like the content. Markerman, hi. Do I do mukbangs? I do occasionally. I did one not that long ago, like a couple weeks ago, I want to say, from Chipotle. Hello, Marav. Good to see you. I've been good. How about you? I'm scared of needles too, Double A. That's why whenever I get tatted, I can't look. I close my eyes all the time, and if I have them open, I'm making sure it's not where I can see. Even sometimes if I see out of the peripherals of my vision, then it freaks me out, and it makes me feel not great. So I just make sure I close my eyes or I look away, because I can talk with my eyes closed. Thank you so much, Mysterious Maths. Thank you so much, 787 Spotter Flurries. Do you do fast and aggressive ASMR slash? I do. I guess I haven't done like super. I don't usually do super aggressive ASMR, but I do fast ASMR and like chaotic ASMR. Of course, to play. Something for me too is that I've realized with getting tattoos, it's very gender affirming for me. So with being non-binary, the more tattoos I get, the more comfortable I actually feel in my skin. And so yeah, I love getting tattoos. It makes me feel more like gender neutral, which I really like. So it makes me, it's very affirming. I call it gender affirming care. I wish I could get it covered by insurance because it's gender affirming care for me, but I know that's not how it works. I'll just call you Sam. Hi, home. Sam. Emily, non-binary, is somebody who does not fit into the mold of either gender, mainly male or female. I don't consider myself only one way or the other. I consider myself a non-binary woman, so like I fall more in line with being a woman, but I also feel very gender neutral, and it depends on the day too. The past week I've been feeling very gender neutral, so I prefer the pronouns they, them. Hi, CR McLeod. Exactly double A. A nice guy. What? Does this sound good, everybody? I have heard about it. That's so true, nice guy. I have not watched the Minecraft movie, but I know about it. Thank you, Carla. You should get your tattoo. First of all, if you're not old enough, then wait until you're 18. And then if you are, just go wherever it is more queer friendly. I don't plan on watching the Minecraft movie. It's not really my vibe. I've played Minecraft before on my phone. Even on consoles I have before with other people. I would watch it if somebody, like in my personal life, was like, hey, you want to watch this? I'd be like, sure. But I wouldn't go myself. I go to the movies mainly by myself when I do go. So I think that sounds so nice. Like this does. Sure, Sasquatch, why not? How do I do a live? You just... Hi, Izuku. Get me, Carla. How do you do a live? You just, you have to have enough subscribers, I think. Or maybe you don't have to anymore. But you just hit the plus button and you go over to where it says live. Racing and fighting games, the White Rabbit. Thank you, Ben. Let's see what the update is on the tattoo question. No, but I like it. Okay, yeah, that makes sense now. Some of y'all have 20 plus. I want to know who y'all are. Say your, like, reveal yourself. That sounds like rain or crystals to me. Dreamcast. No, what is that? Hi, Danny. It's good to see you. I think you need over 1,000 subscribers. Maybe they've changed it. I don't know, Ben. But yeah. Which one is my favorite tattoo? this because it looks so cool. Hi, Naomi. Thank you, Marab. Marab, I don't think you were on here when I was saying, but I'm getting a tattoo next week. I had a consultation today. Yeah, Momo, that's the comment I get the most out of any of my tattoos is on that tattoo, David. You should get a face on that. What do you mean? But, Marab, I'm getting a tattoo right here next week. Because it's been around 8 months since I got my last one. Yes, why not, Danny? If you can, if you're of age. Hi, Maribel Leon. Leon. Oh no, I wouldn't do that, Wyatt. What will that tattoo be? It will be a secret. Keep an eye out for that next week. I will get that next week, and then you'll see when I go live on Thursday, the day after. Sophie's Playtime, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Sophie's Playtime. Happy birthday to you. David, you don't like this, that's okay. But yeah, Marab, I'm excited. It's going to be a very quick and easy tattoo, but it's going to be still so cool. You're definitely old enough, Danny. Thank you, Miranda. Thank you. Hi. My cat's name is Axel. AXL, named after Axl Rose. John 11 America. Hi, Taylor. Does anybody have any other questions for me? Anything? Make sure for those of you who get tattoos in the future who don't have any, even if you have gotten them before, make sure that you eat within a couple of hours of your tattoo. Make sure you eat right after if it's a longer tattoo. Make sure you stay well hydrated, you get enough salt and electrolytes. Make sure you don't sweat or exercise or expose yourself to the sun for a couple weeks. If you do exercise, have it be low intensity. Clean the area once or twice a day. I love Frozen. I think Frozen, I have an unpopular opinion, which is that Frozen 2 is better than Frozen 1. I love all the spiritual themes. I agree, Ben. Do I know India? Yeah. My best friends growing up were Indian. Are Indian. Is it hard to maintain tattoos? No. You just have to make sure, don't burn your skin. Don't be exposing yourself to chlorine right after you've had a tattoo. Just make sure you do things that they tell you to do, and it's really easy to maintain. I do what my tattoo artists tell me to do, so it's easy to maintain. I love the people I've met through India. I've never been to India, so I can't say specifically what I think of India, except for that it's obviously very overpopulated. Thank you, Dominique. Salmon. Whoever told you that they're bad for skin? And they're also really good for my mental health. Hi, Haki. Thank you, Rook. Favorite ASM artist, Gwen. My favorite dog is any spaniel, a Cocker Spaniel or a King Charles Spaniel. Specifically, you're supposed to wash it that night after you get your tattoo before going to bed, and you wash it in the morning and at night every day after for 2 weeks at least. Last time I knew it was 500 subscribers or 1,000 subscribers, Melinda. I'm not sure now. My favorite ASM artist though is I have a lot of people, and my favorite is always ASMR Alyssa, but I love Isha's ASMR as well. I love Batal's ASMR. They remind me of when I first, because they're who got me into ASMR. I love Fred's Voice ASMR. There's a lot of people who I watch. Oh, Luna Lullaby. Really like Luna Lullaby. Can you explain how a tattoo is good for mental health, please? I think based off of how this conversation is going, what I say will not matter to you. So if you don't want any, that's fine. I'm not saying people have to get them. I'm saying if people already are wanting them, that they should. Yes, White should be sleep approved. You love cats. Okay, I feel like I've missed some stuff. But yeah, it's not hard to maintain as long as you do what they say. Your cat. Hi, Naba. I already said Melinda, I think 500 or 1,000 subscribers last time I checked, but it might be different now. Do I watch anime? I have. You see Momo. I haven't seen much anime, although I think I would like anime. I've seen Naruto, not Naruto Shippuden, just Naruto. And I've seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, those are the main ones. And also, like, childhood ones, like Courage the Cowardly Dog and stuff. Hi, the preppy Montagues. Peace and love, everyone. Peace and love, that's right. Yeah, Emily, I know. That's okay, though. I get used to it. It's going so fast today. It's like hard to keep up or really think much. Oh yeah, some people are crazy to keep negative opinions to yourself, guys. Can we be friends? We can be parasocial friends. Hi, Avinabo. You love my hair. Thank you, Heather. My cat would purr next to me at night. Yes, so cute. When I get tattoos, you're just kind of not sure about the needles. Yeah, I would start with getting a really small one. The first one I ever got only took this right here, it only took 10 minutes. So I recommend doing that, like something really small, seeing how you feel. Don't look at the needles at all when they're doing it. Just say, hey, I don't like needles. Can't look. I always say that to new tattoo artists, like, I'm like, hey, don't like needles. I just don't look. Hi, Ella Carpenter. What do you mean? What's a coster? For me, the wrist didn't hurt, thankfully, or the elbow ditch, as they call it. Flops. That is okay. I'll just say that 3 times, but I'll say it 3 times, but yeah. Skippity toilet, skippity toilet, skippity toilet. On my wrist and probably forearm, yeah. Do you want only a little, like just a few tattoos, a few small ones? Even when I use a brush, love courage. Use a brush. I don't want to get up right now. My cat is up against my leg. Now I got up. Thank you, Muthu Kumar. Our tattoo artist ever judgy. Yes, the first tattoo artist I ever went to was very mean. I almost fainted, or I semi-fainted or whatever, and they were very mean about it. It was not a good experience. She put the placement on my wrist in a way I didn't like it. She put it on 3 times the exact same way, and so she then was mad, and she said she didn't want to do it anymore. So she's like, after the 3rd time putting it on and applying the tattoo, she's like, all right, let's get started. And she didn't ask about the placement, how I liked it at that point. She was just like, okay, let's just get going on to it. Yeah, very not nice when I almost fainted. Other than that, though, I'm very picky about who I select as tattoo artists. Everybody else has always been very nice. Simple but good looking ones, yeah. A lot that's very popular to do those nowadays. I understand, Mirab. Brittney, your cat is so pretty. I know. Do you like, I don't know who that is, Jester. Do I have my favorite food? My favorite food, I love ice cream. I love chocolate. But my favorite food, I love avocado. An actual meal, I would say I love my Three Wishes cereal. I also love pasta. Happy birthday, Aurora. Can I hear him purring? Yippee. Literally. Chisel the future. He looks chiseled when he's really happy because he's like in Zen mode. He relaxes his face and he looks angry, but he's just very happy. I am doing ASMR Homo erectus. I'm doing ASMR right now with my soft spoken voice. Here's what I sound like when I'm whispering, and here's what I sound like when I'm doing soft spoken. It's a brain rot. Look at him, he's so cute. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Eat the bay. Spaghetti and pizza, good options. Eat the bay. I also really love burritos. I don't make homemade ones because that takes a lot of materials now, but I don't have the money for that. Or else I would say burritos are probably my favorite food because, Eat the bay. Is that Garfield? Pretty much. Thank you, Aurora. I really appreciate it. Thank you. He really wants attention right now. Shawarma or burrito. If it's a vegan shawarma, sure. I've never had a vegan shawarma. Hello, Ferne. Anybody can do ASMR. Finally a normal life. Hi, Carlotta. Yep, just a normal person with a normal cat. A normal person. Hello, can you do some tapping? Tap, 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 tap. Tap 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 tap. Hi, Lily. Tap 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 tap. Thank you, Aurora. Not just a chill guy. Hi. Hyperpigmentation. Hi. Fa says I'm very annoying, and that is okay. That is okay for you to think I am very annoying. Okay, I think my cat will finally lie down and let me do my ASMR. So let's just move this back to here. And now let's keep going. Let me do finger tapping on this. Hi, Laura. All time gaming, thank you. Thank you, John. Hi, Laura. You want to visit America? You should not at this time. Did I get any new tattoos recently? Not recently. I'm getting one next week. Very excited for that. Hi, Angry Pig. Do you know? Hello and thank you. Hi, Oscar. is your goal? Like in life? I hope to one day move to California. To live in a house. To have cats. To be in better health. Thank you, Angry Pig. I appreciate it. It's a surprise. NSNSYRH. It's a surprise. You'll see on the live stream that I do the day after getting it next week. Yeah, that's okay, Ben. I love ASMR too. I don't know what you mean, El Carpenter. I don't know what that means. Do you mean like a coaster? I have done roleplay ASMR. Angry Pig. Which song, Carla? You should comment it after the live stream is done so that I'll remember. Yeah, if you comment it later after I'm done, I would recommend doing that. Hi John, happy Thursday. Hi family Sarek. Hello. Coaster. Okay. Yeah, first let me put this away. And I'll grab a coaster. I love using coasters for ASMR. It says, I have 2 moods, 1 namaste and 2 I'll cut you. Price tag is on the back. I'm gonna remove this. This isn't even mine. I always remove price tags. Oop, never mind. Let's start from, oh no. It's not ripping correctly. It's been on here for too long. I'm trying to get the tag off. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay. Thank you, Angry Pig. Thank you, Shauna. It's very me, but it's actually my mother's. My name is Brittney John. Would you ever get married one day? Sure, why not? Hi, Betul, B-E-K. A fish tank. I'll just be a fish. Bubbles. Bubbling to the surface. Thank you, Logan. Thank you. Hi, Isabel. MRMSYS. Hello, MRMSYS. Hello. Hi, Oakley to Conrad 303. Hi, Austin. didn't y'all tell me I still had this on my finger? From the tag. Y'all aren't friends. Be right back. Those are my mom's medals and trophies and such. What do you mean, can I do a call? Like a fish call? Like that. Sometimes on lives people can do like calls. You can see just. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that per se. Per se. Per se. Per se. Visited Canada before a number of times. I don't do good on planes. I wouldn't be able to travel, unfortunately. Dominic. Per se, I am from America. America del Norte. America del Norte. America del Norte. Lucid says not that. It's for her being a coach for the Special Olympics. Oh, talking about the state. Muy bien. Pitter patter, rain is falling down. It's supposed to storm here soon. A few hours. Rain is falling down. Rain is falling down. So I'm tracing. I have two moods. One, NMASTE, period. My cat is scratching. Oh, he's already done. Okay. 2, I'_LLCUTYOU. It has a dark blue border all around, and it's white right here. Spray water sounds. I don't have anything that could do that right now. I'm sorry. I wouldn't spray water on my microphone. I probably have done it in the past, but I wouldn't do it again. Do you have any tattoos? Update. Most people don't have any, almost half of people, and then it's no, but I like at least one. Wait, no, you don't want any. interesting. No, but I like at least one, and then yes, 20 plus, and yes, 1 to 19. Hi, Mixie. Put a cover on your mic. I got a sandwich baggie. Hi Tate, it's good to see you. T-A-T-E and less than 3. Long white cloud. Hello. Hello, hello. Hi J Mitch B2222222. B222222222. B222222222. Here. The soft-spoken things are so lovely. Thank you, Tate. I've been trying to remember to speak in this way. Blah. Hello, Pedro. No, I do not, John. I can't do that clip. Please stop doing that sound. That, what sound? Are you talking about the tapping? Should I just... And other people are saying they love the tapping. Hi, Eonix is 492. Should I do something else then while I do soft-spoken? Mouse sounds. Okay, here we go. This is supposed to be more of a chit-chat, so I don't only want to be doing stuff like I don't only want to be doing like scratching the mic and stuff. So if anybody has more stuff they like to say, hi Maisie. I always okay. How do you say that again, Carla? Bejinos. I'm not gonna force you to subscribe to me, Melinda. I'm not gonna force you to subscribe. Do I love God? Adeline says. I don't believe in a Christian God. I believe in a higher power, though. Hi, Ashley. Why don't I believe in a Christian God? I think religions are very toxic, and I'll leave it at that. And they just don't work for me. they work for other people, then they can believe as long as they aren't mean. But a lot of people who are religious, who I've met in my time, are not very kind people. But you can believe. That doesn't mean that has to be you. Maybe you're a very kind person and you're religious. That's okay. But I'm not religious. I never have been. Even growing up in a system where it was forced down my throat. And I don't plan on ever being religious. I'm spiritual. I'm very spiritual. Hence my garnet. Hi from Italy, Andrea. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Melinda. Hi, Jamie. That's okay, Adeline. You don't need to pray for me. Adeline, for your sector of religion, how do people feel about gender and sexuality? Because I am non-binary and I am bisexual. What got me into doing ASMR is because I liked watching it. I started doing it in 2019, not thinking anybody would watch it, because I wanted to see if I could do it, and then it's like anybody can do it. You did? Thank you so much, Angry Pig. That's cool. Hi, Julie. Muito obrigado. What does that mean? Does that mean something about... Is that Death Brigade? What does that mean? Thank you, Violet. It reminds me of Charlie and Chocolate Factory. Violet, you're turning violet. Violet, you're turning violet. Violet, you're turning violet. Brittney's live. Hello. No worries, Tate. No pressure to become a member. If you can afford it and you'd like to, then you can. Oh, I thought it meant Death Brigade. Muito obrigado. And God creates men and women, and it was meant for man and woman to be together, not as woman as woman or man as man. Well then, Adeline, I definitely don't believe in that God. Because I don't think God would want to scrutinize or put boundaries or limitations on people in that way. There ain't no other way. Baby, I was born this way. Baby, I was born this way. Ooh, there ain't no other way. Baby, I was born. I'm on the right track. Baby, I was born this way. My shirt is cute. Thank you very much, David. Mouth sounds okay. I don't believe in the Christian devil. I don't believe in the devil necessarily. I think when we all pass away, we go to the same place. We occupy different parts of that space. But I believe we all go to the same place. That's right, Julie. What am I a fan of? What do you mean, Ben? Raymore fam, hello. Melinda, you are a girl, and that is great. Okay. Melinda, you're gay, that's okay. What do I believe in? I believe in a higher power. I believe that we all go to the same place once we pass away. I believe in reincarnation. I'm not a Buddhist, though. There's parts of Buddhism I don't necessarily agree with that I won't get into today. But I do believe that we all go to the same place, that we can have soul groups or soul families. And I think we can have more than one soulmate, whether that means in a romantic sense or in a friendship sense. I believe in karma. I believe that we can carry things from past lives into our current lives. I believe in attachments. But I think that there are many things karmically that we carry into current lifetimes that we have carried through many lifetimes. That is what I believe. Hi, Maria. I don't believe in heaven, and I don't believe in the opposite of heaven. I believe we all go to the same place. Am I celebrating Easter? I do not celebrate Easter. A figure in public, you're a Christian? Alright. What is the time now in America? It's almost 3 p.m. Central Time, my time. Danny, you believe will be nothing after death, which is kind of peaceful. That's what I thought when I was really young. I'm like, everything will be black. I would believe in that more than I believe in Christianity or a set, structured religion. Lily, I'm not married. Redflex Eddie, hello. Thoughts on Islam? I just don't believe in any organized religion. Personally. A lot of it is very toxic and misogynistic, homophobic. So people have the right, but if people say they are of a certain faith and they're not full of hate or hatred, then I'm fine with that. And if people pick and choose what they want to believe from scripture or from a set of beliefs, I'm more likely to be friends with those kinds of people, you know what I'm saying? Growing up, my friends were actually, all of my friends were pretty much atheist. So that was really interesting for growing up in North Dakota, because it's a very religious state. Yeah. I don't want to be Christian. Hi, Lils. My favorite trigger is 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 my my favorite trigger my favorite trigger is my favorite trigger is repetition and anticipatory and stuttering. You're right, that is on me. It's on me to not want to be Christian. Hi, Winona. Crystal, I'm doing ASMR, which stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. Hi, Johnson. I'm spitting. I'm not kidding. My code? I don't have a code. Here's the thing. People can believe whatever religion. Freedom of religion. Like, whatever. It's just a lot of times it does come with a lot of negativity. And toxic beliefs. And so we would just leave it at that. And we will move on from that discussion. Very peaceful, that's right. Every incarnation. I wouldn't be surprised. Peace and love, peace and love. I'm all about peace and love until... I'm just kidding. I am actually a very peaceful person. I did grow up in a very religious state, an area, and so people all over the place would shove religion down your throat. There would be people in my school that would try to force people who are not white to read the Bible, just assuming people weren't Christian, and it's all very icky. So, hi World ASMR, hi Nolan Len, hi Julie S. Benson. Peace and love, peace and love. I agree, Carla, I agree. I think the reason why it has existed throughout history is for power and to exert influence over people and rules. So, thank you, Julie. You're getting tingles? Good. We don't have to talk about religion anymore, okay? Because I'm not going to change my opinion. I am at peace with where I'm at. And I don't try to convert anybody into what I believe. And so what trigger would you like for me to do? Hi, Desiree. Desiree. Should I just do this on the mic? I was doing this earlier. I could just keep doing this. No. Yes, tattoos are awesome. Hi, J. Thank you, Julie. Scratching. Scratch. It might get a little bit loud and crackly, if that's okay. What tattoo style? Here's the thing. I used to not like traditional tattoos, even though literally this is like kind of in a traditional way, these tattoos. Traditional tattoos I really like nowadays. My favorite though has pretty much always been what my tattoo artist likes to do, which is realism and surrealism. But I really like surrealism tattoos. I don't know, I like tattoos that are realistic. But also that have a message, I guess. Yes, they are homo. Please don't clip this, Santiago. I don't want to give you permission for that. My favorite color, Desiree, is blue, like a sky blue or an ocean blue, I should say. And then also I love like a foresty green, like a jade green. I only speak English y un poquito español, pero no más. I wish que saber más español, pero un día. Akashta, hello. Yes, you should, Tyler. Thank you, Akash. Hola. What does that mean? Something to Dark Galaxy. She doesn't want to talk about it because there can be negativity in it, and sometimes it can lead to negative. You're referring? That's okay. Are you currently schooling or working? I am not in school. Football edits. Hello. Hi, King Bobby. Hello, Jesus. The Kaiser tattoo will look good. Let's up Kaiser. Isn't Kaiser like a medical brand? Thank you, Shefa. Can I scream? Ah! Hello, Jackson. Where are you from, ma'am? North America, the United States. Hello, Cemento. Hello, Caleb. Hello. Ah! Is that tingly? I feel like that could actually be quite tingly, going like Let me know. Okay, I'm gonna have to unmute you, Santiago. Her color is an ocean blue or like a jade foresty green. Hello, M. What's my favorite food? I love pasta and I love avocado. I love my 3 Wishes cereal. How much was your mic? $150. USD, US dollars. Plucking, please. Pluck, 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 pluck. Pluck, 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 pluck. Hi, Chris. It is fake. Five Nights at Freddy's. I like Five Nights at Freddy's. Pluck, 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 pluck. What time is it? Okay. Let's keep going. King Bob VR. Bye, Ben. Bye, Ben. See you later, Ben. B-E-N. Ben. Pluck. Can I get a tap on something? I was doing that earlier. I can do that again. Mom, but tell hello. Would you say you are content with where you are in life now? Am I content? Bye, Mom Patel. I am at peace. I don't know if I'm happy with where I am and my trajectory for where I'm going. There's so many things I want to accomplish, things I want to succeed in. I would say the best way I can describe it is that I am at peace. I don't have slime. I'm sorry, Karen Leskovsky. Do I have a job? This is my job. Can you do makeup in another day? Oh, your makeup. Yes, I have my channel members. They vote on what they would like to do for the live stream. So this is what won today, me doing soft spoken. So in the future, or for the next live stream, if I remember, I can have that be one of the options that they can choose from to do a makeup role play or like makeup on you doing your makeup. Hello, Mr. Badger himself. Thank you, Jesus. This is my job. Dark Galaxy. Favorite country? Portugal. It's so pretty. I would say Portugal. From my limited knowledge. How old am I? 26? I hope so. Homo. I love your tattoos on your arm. Thank you. I'm just mustache. I just want to continue growing this channel. I want to continue growing my Brittney's Holistic Healing channel, linked down below. I want to continue growing my Brittney channel, which is my commentary channel. So yeah, just keep growing those. I want to live in California one day, to be in better health. I would love to learn more Spanish, Mimi. I used to know more than I do now. I live in America. This isn't a book, it is an oracle card deck. Yes, I'm getting another tattoo, Jesus, next week. Okay, so the final answers for the polls. Here are the final answers. A lot of people partook. This is the most I've ever had anybody partake in a poll on here. I have no idea how much the flights are anyway. I hope you all enjoyed this live stream. There was a lot of people on today. If you would like to subscribe, that helps me out a lot. You can like the video. You can become a channel member for as low as 99 cents a month. You can go to the information in the description down below, or you can go to www.youtube.com/Brittney'sASMR/join. And yeah, that's that. I'll leave it there. So if you want to give me $500, you most certainly can. Anyway, I'm gonna head out now. Hope you all have a good day. And yeah, like, subscribe, potentially look into becoming a channel member. Check out my other videos. I do live streams Tuesdays and Thursdays. Regular videos are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Okay, bye.